Aloha and welcome to this video. So in this video, I want to go over a little bit about manifestation because as an astrologer, sometimes clients will come to me asking, how do I manifest something? Whether that's a romantic partner or clients, or even some ask about things like starting a family, or how do I get over a sticking point and then create the thing that I want. So how do I get over an X and create the next relationship for me, or finding my next partner and stuff like that. So I want to begin by talking about process that I use for manifestation, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing is everything starts with your purpose, your soul purpose. Astrology basically is one of the things that I like to look at is it's the recognition that we come here as spiritual beings. We come here first. The astrological theory behind it is effectively as the soul is making its way from source to you on Earth, it's coming effectively through the planets. And then when you take your first breath, on your own, then the soul agreement is locked in place, and that's why we use your chart at that point. So the idea then here is recognizing that the soul has a purpose. Your life is a way of living out the very things that you've asked for. Okay, so it's so important then to be aware of what that purpose is and what you're here to do. And a key thing for me here is to help people with astrology. Okay, my purpose goes deeper than that. That's a whole nother conversation. But a key implementation of my purpose is helping people with astrology. So hence this channel. Okay. Then from the purpose, after that comes your mind. So your emotions and your thinking, beliefs, and then from there comes the physical world. And so if we recognize that manifestation actually occurs in a downward direction like this, we are connecting with a spiritual purpose, our purpose, then that energy, which is pure, filters through our mind, filters through our projections, filters through our beliefs to enter into the physical world. So what we need to do then is understand what our purpose is, release any sticking points with our mind, and then do the things in the physical world that bring that energy in to create the things that we want. Okay, manifestation cannot occur if your mind, your beliefs, and your emotions are not aligned. Okay, and if you aren't tapping into your purpose. So if somebody believes strongly something, but it doesn't align with who they are truly from a purpose perspective, it won't manifest. If somebody is aware of who they are, is aware of that, but doesn't have the beliefs that line up with that, then that energy gets blocked. Basically, are you blocking the energy at the level of purpose, or are you blocking the energy at the level of your mind, or are you blocking the energy with the things that you do in the physical world to implement that energy and turn it into something tangible? Okay, so the process that I use is actually quite simple. To identify purpose, I use astrology. Astrology provides a nice correspondence between who you are and the energy of your spirit, and the energy in the universe. And so this is how I'm able to help steer people in certain directions to navigate to things in their life. And so I use astrology to do that. Then to address the mind, I have a program called a Reprogram Your Mind Weekend. It's a one-on-one, rather intense weekend to dig up the things that are getting in the way and to actually be free of them. That then allows the energy of purpose to come through the mind. That allows it to come through with a clear filter. Okay, so often, because sometimes what will happen is people will have an astrology reading with me. We'll talk about things that are possible. We'll talk about the energy that needs to be addressed. And then there might be a pattern in their chart or something else that gets in the way. And it's really then at that point their mind. And so then we have the Reprogram Your Mind weekend where I can go through and we can remove your particular sticking points. And then whatever you do in the physical world to take action. So a common avenue, since I have the Empowered Entrepreneur Show podcast, I'll get a lot of entrepreneurs. And so, for example, then the physical world steps would be sales and marketing. If you're finding a romantic partner, then the steps in the physical world, would be to date, and go on dates. If you're whatever it is that your goal is, whatever it is that you want to manifest, remember it's a process of manifestation. So you have to know what it is you want to manifest. This is an example for career, for marketing, for business, in relationship. Like I said, align. There are things in your chart related to purpose that pertain to a relationship as well. Getting your mind in order and then doing the things in the physical world to find that partner and create that relationship. In physical health, same thing. How do you tap into who you are and your purpose and link your diet and exercise, your workout program and whatever you eat back up to that purpose to create the results with your physical health. Okay, so basically a lot of what I'm doing is focusing on purpose and mind. And then somebody who wants to work on physical health, they go get a personal trainer, or they go work with a dietitian, or they talk to their doctor, right? I actually do have a personal training certification, but that's not where I'm focusing right now. I'm not a doctor or a dietitian, so whenever it comes to what to eat, I ask that you talk to somebody who specializes in that field. And I link up, just help people to reprogram their mind and connect it into purpose, because inevitably, see, somebody either gets stuck with, they have either negative emotions or limiting beliefs that get in the way, so that's working on the mind, or they don't know what to do in the physical world, that works on the physical world, of course, or what they're doing in the physical world, they don't believe it'll work, so then that energy actually goes into what they're doing. Okay, that we solve the problem with the mind at that point. Or the things that they're doing don't even align with who they are. And so we have to tap back into purpose, right? Sometimes they're doing all the right things, but they're not connecting it to purpose. So this is why this is the series of things that I do take my clients through. If they're an entrepreneur, being able to do all of these, helping them with their sales and marketing after we go through the astrology and the Reprogram Your Mind weekend. The idea here, though, is I'm looking at where that energy is getting stuck. So if it's as simple as a course correction, an astrology reading is going to be good enough. If it's a long-standing problem or something affecting multiple areas of life, or a pattern in the chart that we need to address and get rid of, then I'm going to suggest a Reprogram Your Mind weekend. If it's an implementation detail in a field that I do implement in, such as sales and marketing, then I can work on that with you, right? If it's another implementation detail in a different field, I can refer that out. So there's lots of opportunity here. And this is generally the process that I go through. And so if you feel like you're stuck in anything or in a goal, maybe you're not even sure if it's something that I can help with, or even if you know it's something I can help with, I'll leave a link in the description below on how to get in contact with me. Basically, you can fill out this form. It'll ask a little bit about the problem. It'll take you to a way where you can schedule a free call with me. And then from there, we'll talk about what the game plan would be for your unique situation. And we'll figure out which of these things, if any, or all three, that it falls under. I want to get you the results that you're going for. So if you want guidance on any particular problem that you're facing, you think any of these things, whether Where's the energy getting stuck, right? Just ask yourself, is it purpose? Is it your mind? Is it, beliefs or emotions, or is it the action steps in the physical world? Sometimes, again, sometimes the problem is in the one before. Sometimes the action steps are, you're like, oh, I'm not taking action. But are you not taking action because of limiting beliefs? Are you not taking action because you're unaware of your purpose, right? So this is why I highly recommend, if there's a result you're going for, you don't have it right now, then click the link in the description, fill out that form, connect with me, get on a call with me, and we'll talk about, I'll be able to identify where the energy is getting stuck, and we'll come up with a game plan for you. Okay, if you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, aloha, ahui ho. I'll talk with you again soon. Take care.